Picture this, the glow of a vintage television screen, the room enveloped in anticipation. As you settled into the couch, little did you know that your world was about to explode into a whirlwind of action, camaraderie, and a splash of 80 seconds nostalgia. Enter the A-Team, a show that stormed into living rooms back in 1983, leaving an indelible mark on the hearts of viewers like you. Remember that first glimpse of Colonel John Hannibal Smith, with his wry grin and a plan always one step ahead. Or perhaps it was the mohawked, fearsome Mr. T as Via Baracus, effortlessly lifting cars and spouting catchphrases that became part of pop culture. And who could forget the suave and charming face Peck, using his irresistible charisma to talk his way out of any situation. Oh, and we mustn't overlook the madcap genius that was Howling Mad Murdock, dancing along the thin line between insanity and brilliance. Those larger-than-life characters, their improbable escapades, and their undeniable chemistry kept you glued to the screen, week after week. From building makeshift tanks out of lawnmowers to thwarting nefarious villains, each episode was a roller coaster of adrenaline and laughter, leaving you both awestruck and in stitches. But now, as we step beyond the realm of your cherished memories and venture into the lesser-known territories of the A-Team, get ready to be amazed once again. Buckle up as we journey through a trove of captivating facts, anecdotes, and behind-the-scenes gems that shed new light on this iconic show. So, whether you're reliving the magic or embarking on a brand new adventure with the A-Team, prepare to be enthralled by the untold stories that shaped the series into the legend it is today. Get ready to be wowed, because you're about to dive headfirst into the fascinating world of the A-Team, where action knows no bounds, friendship is the ultimate weapon, and every plan comes together in a blaze of glory. George Peppard, a once prominent film star whose career had waned by the late 1970s, found himself on the cusp of a remarkable resurgence thanks to the 1983 television series The A-Team. Rising from the ashes of alcoholism, Peppard inhabited the role of John Hannibal Smith, the cunning and charismatic leader of a renegade team of Vietnam War veterans. His portrayal not only breathed new life into his professional trajectory, but also earned him a fresh legion of devoted fans. The series, which revolved around a quartet of mercenaries for hire, became a cultural touchstone of the 1980s, boasting a colorful cast of characters that captured the imaginations of viewers. Perhaps none more so than Howling Mad Murdock, brought to life by Dwight Schultz. Despite his outwardly eccentric demeanor, Murdock concealed a brilliant intellect beneath the surface. Proficient in a multitude of languages, including Chinese, German, Japanese, Spanish, Vietnamese, and basic Russian, Murdock's linguistic prowess was surpassed only by his encyclopedic knowledge and keen awareness of current events. Dialogue from the inaugural season even hinted at Murdock's mental stability, suggesting a complexity beyond his zany facade. The pilot episode, Mexican Sleigh Ride, unveiled an unexpected layer to another A-Team member, Via Baracus, the team's muscle. Portrayed by Mr. T, Via's true first name, Bosco, was unveiled. The initials Via held dual significance, representing both his given name, Bosco Albert, and his well-earned reputation for a bad attitude. The A-Team premiered as a rollicking blend of action, camaraderie, and offbeat humor, captivating audiences with its escapades and colorful personalities. Although the series eventually ran its course, its impact endured, etching its characters and catchphrases into the annals of television history. The team's unconventional bond, Peppard, Velez, and Mr. T real soldiers on screen in the iconic 1983 TV series The A-Team. A trio of cast members brought authentic military experience to their roles, adding a remarkable layer of realism to the show's action-packed narratives. George Peppard, known for his role as Colonel John Hannibal Smith, had served in the Marines prior to gracing the small screen. Eddie Velez, who portrayed Frankie Santana, brought Air Force credentials to his acting toolkit, while Mr. T, the indomitable Via Baracus, had been an MP in the Army. This unique convergence of real-life military backgrounds lent an unparalleled depth to the characters they portrayed. Their on-screen chemistry was amplified by their shared understanding of the military world, providing a genuine resonance to the show's portrayal of camaraderie and teamwork. The behind-the-scenes dynamics of the A-Team were further sculpted by the addition of Robert Vaughn in the 5th season. A close friend of George Peppard, Vaughn's inclusion was a strategic move aimed at alleviating tensions between Peppard and Mr. T. Their on-set interactions, occasionally fraught with friction, were mitigated by Vaughn's presence, contributing to the show's cohesion and longevity. Among the show's memorable trademarks was Colonel Hannibal Smith's affinity for cigars. The cigars, a recurrent prop in Peppard's portrayal of the character, were no mere stage props. They were sourced directly from Peppard's personal stash, enhancing the authenticity of Hannibal's persona and adding a touch of the actor's own style to the role. The team remains a testament to the power of authenticity in entertainment, with its cast members' genuine military experiences enhancing the show's impact and longevity. As viewers rewatch the series, they can appreciate not only the captivating action, but also the tangible bond that real-world military service forged among its lead actors. NBC executives relent to audiences' adoration for Murdock and the team in a surprising turn of events. The beloved 1983 TV series, The Team, nearly lost one of its most iconic characters. Murdock, the zany and unpredictable member of the team, faced an uncertain fate as NBC executives initially contemplated his removal, citing concerns that Murdock's eccentricities might overshadow the show's tone. The network decision-makers nearly silenced the character's infectious laughter. However, the tide swiftly turned as test audiences proclaimed their unabashed love for Murdock. Contrary to the executives' reservations, Murdock emerged as a fan favorite, captivating viewers with his charismatic antics and offbeat charm. The character's quirkiness not only resonated with the audience, but elevated the show's appeal to new heights. Faced with overwhelming support for Murdock, the NBC executives found themselves at a crossroads, and ultimately, they had no choice but to heed the viewers' voices. Murdock remained an integral part of the team, contributing his unique flair to the dynamic group of elite operatives. The show's unexpected twist of fate highlights the delicate balance between creative vision and audience reception. It serves as a testament to the power of viewer engagement, showcasing how a character initially deemed over the top could captivate hearts and cement his place in television history. As the team continued to entertain audiences with its thrilling missions and camaraderie, Murdock's enduring popularity solidified his status as a beloved emblem of the show's legacy. The NBC executives' initial reservations ultimately led to an unforeseen triumph, illustrating that sometimes bending to the will of the audience can yield remarkable results. In the ever-evolving landscape of television, the story of Murdock's salvation from the cutting room floor remains a remarkable chapter in the team's narrative. It serves as a reminder that the bond between a show and its viewers can shape the course of television history, giving rise to enduring characters and unforgettable moments. Peppard's resentment, unraveling tensions behind the team's curtain in the annals of television history. 1,983 seconds. The team stands as a quintessential action-adventure series that captured the hearts of millions. A band of ex-military misfits, led by the charismatic Lieutenant Colonel John Hannibal Smith, embarked on daring missions while evading the authorities. Yet, behind the explosive stunts and camaraderie, simmered a tension that threatened to tear the team apart. George Peppard, a seasoned actor with a filmography that read like a who's who of Hollywood, portrayed the enigmatic Hannibal. Beside him, the mohawked Mr. T, who lent his distinctive gold chains and even more memorable catchphrase, "I pity the fool," to Sergeant Bosco B. Baracus. The dynamic between these two stars, however, was far from harmonious. Sources close to the show have revealed that Peppard, a proper movie actor by his own account, struggled with the rising fame of Mr. T as the Mohawk tough guy's popularity soared. Tensions flared. What exacerbated the situation was the revelation that Mr. T was pocketing a more substantial paycheck than the seasoned Peppard himself. The cast and crew's whispers soon became a cacophony, echoing through the backstage corridors. Peppard's dissatisfaction with the perceived shift in stardom was palpable, and his discontent was difficult to hide. The chemistry that sparked on screen between Hannibal and B amassed a frostiness that mirrored the icy terrain of the missions they undertook. But it wasn't just Mr. T who found himself in Peppard's crosshairs. Melinda, Culea, and Marla Heasley, who portrayed female characters Amy Allen and Tawnia Baker, felt Peppard's disapproval too. The seasoned actor reportedly expressed resentment towards their roles, considering them unnecessary additions. His sentiment ultimately manifested in their dismissal from the show. That a team's dynamics were indeed as explosive off-screen as they were on. The tale of George Peppard's uneasy camaraderie with his co-stars adds a layer of complexity to the legendary show, one that fans might not have suspected while enjoying the adrenaline-packed adventures of the A-Team. So, while Hannibal Smith may have masterminded countless daring escapes, it was the tension between the actors that provided an intriguing subplot to the series' legacy. The team, a mosaic of excitement and interpersonal drama, continues to captivate audiences, proving that even behind the bravado and explosions, the real story remains captivatingly human. As we reach the final act of this narrative journey, I hope you find yourself enveloped in a tapestry of nostalgia and camaraderie, much like the indomitable spirit of the A-Team itself. The series, born in the vibrant era of the 82nds, has seamlessly woven its characters into our hearts, their camaraderie a testament to the enduring power of human connection and loyalty. With every iconic catchphrase, daring escape, and intricate plan, the A-Team beckoned us into a world where audacious dreams became reality, and where the bonds of friendship triumphed over all odds. As the screen fades to black, it's not merely a conclusion, but an invitation to traverse memory lane and revisit the moments that made this series a cornerstone of our lives. Now, I extend an open hand to you, the viewer who embarked on this adventure. Reflect on the times when you found yourself cheering for Hannibal's cunning, Face's charisma, Velez's strength, and Murdock's eccentricity. Perhaps it's the anticipation of the next ingenious plan or the exhilarating rush of seeing them beat the odds that etched these memories into your soul. So, I implore you to share your cherished recollections, your tales of laughter and suspense, your personal connection with the A-Team. Let your words become threads that bind us, creating a collective tapestry of love for this remarkable series. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the lens of the A-Team. Your time and passion are greatly appreciated. Here's to celebrating the timeless bond that makes us all part of the A-Team family. Until our paths cross again, remember the magic of this show that has left an indelible mark on our hearts. With heartfelt gratitude, your name.